And in the process of giving you the history to the mosque, when I get to a point where you do not get it clear or you don't understand, please do not hesitate to ask questions.
Okay.
Do exactly that, and appropriate answers will be given to you as well.
Okay.
It started long ago, that is after the fall of the Mali Songhai Empire.
Okay.
We had a great warrior by name Sumaila Ndo Rajapa.
Okay.
He comes from Mali, a suburb of Mali called Mande. This man fought a lot of wars in order to attain a vast land for his people to settle on. He fought up to an extent where he's facing some difficulties. So one of his followers advised him to seek for a spiritual consultant. This man listened to the advice and fled into a town in Saudi Arabia called Medina. There he met the founder of this community by name Ibrahim. Ibrahim asked his reason of visiting him. He said, I am a warrior and I fight. My main reason is to fight, conquer, and get a vast land for my people to settle on. But I'm facing some challenges along the way. I want you to lead me, pray for me so that my mission will be accomplished. He said, well, I'm a Muslim, I don't share blood. But by the way, I will follow you, pray for you, you'll be successful. But after the cross of 2 rivers, the third one that you meet should not be crossed, but the land which you've gotten within that territory should be taken into consideration. So they fought across the River Nile into Ghana, across the White Volta at Yape, and the final one, the Black Volta at Bipi. So that is where they should have stopped. But this warrior man was very arrogant and stubborn. So he wanted to explore to the southern side. As at that time, a woman warrior was also fighting from the southern side to the north. This woman warrior shot the warrior Ndewu Rajapa, and he died just because he did not listen to the advice of his spiritual consultant. As at that time, our founder was very old and could not go back to Medina. And moreover, his reason of staying behind is to spread Islam, because as at that time, they were in Islam in Ghana. So it is the oldest in Ghana and one of the oldest in West Africa. You can only find one in Mali, a suburb of Mali called Timbuktu. But we can't tell, either this one is older than that of Mali or that of Mali is older than this one. So our founder was very old and could not go back to Medina, and also his reason of staying behind was to spread Islam. So he stood from the Black Volta and took a spear in his hand. With the help of the recitation of some Quranic verses, he threw it high into the sky, traced it, and he founded it just by the mystic stone where we are coming from. So he chose that place as a settlement, offering his official prayer on the stone, but not terming the stone as an oracle. But this mosque should have been built at where the stone is. But I think when you people went down there, the geographical nature of that place, you can see that it is slopey and rocky. So a nature like this could not be put up there. He stood there and threw that same spear, and he traced it up and founded the spear in the black portion of the mosque. That is the base originally there. So he became surprised. Nothing shows that Muslims are here, but how come the foundation of a mosque is being laid here? In other words, he decided to go around the mosque to see how it's been framed. This is Sudanese architecture. So in the process of going around, he saw a piece of booklet lying by the mosque. He picked it, it was written in Arabic. He read it and it indicates that this is the handiwork of God and nobody doubt God's ways. So therefore, he should stop asking questions and continue the rest of the job. As the saying goes, with a few followers, they mixed clay with honey and they started building. When they built up to a level, he goes back to the mystic stone to pass the night there and to offer his official prayers. And when he comes back, he realized that something is happening. What is this? It looks as if it was a bit baffling to him. The mosque is increasing by itself. So he decided to use a strategy because those people were people with wisdom. You can see some stakes in and out. Some are horizontal and some are straight. These ones we are seeing, they serve as marks. When he built up to a level, he goes back to the mystic stone to offer his official prayers. And when he comes back, the building itself increases from one level to the other until it became completed. It has 4 main entrances and each one has a function to play. The entrance at the back for women, at the east for men, the west for the muala. When we say that, what we mean by the muala is the muazzin, the one who calls for azan when time for prayer is being due. And in the, from the north, the imam, the chief imam, the one who leads for prayer. Coming back to the mosque, this is the a very important part of the story or the history. You can see a very big tree. It's a baobab. The leaves are edible. When the elder became old, he gathered the heads of the clans in the community, made it clear to them that whenever he dies, he should be buried somewhere around the mosque, and there will be something that will shoot out of his grave. It should be properly taken care of and regarded as a spiritual or a spiritual tree. And when they eat the leaves of the tree, it keeps the spirit of the founder in us. And also, you also urge that strangers or whoever comes from any place into Larabanga can benefit by offering your prayer. And we believe, inshallah, not turning the baobab to us an oracle or something, but it's something that maybe you pray in the name of God, and when you drop it there, anybody from this community who picks it and make use of it, inshallah, your prayer is being answered. So this is just the short and brief history behind the mosque. If you have any question, you are welcome. If not questions, I tell you what we are basically working on. We are basically working on ecotourism to subsidize the economic benefit of the local people in the community. The Moli National Park, you see, was owned by the people of this community. Management came down during the time of Buzia, sat with the elders in the community, made it clear to them that this place, there are a lot of animals there. In a sense, so many people are coming, so many people will come, and some assets will be coming to the villages, so therefore it should be reserved. So the elders, understood, it was agreed on, and they released the land, so they have to stop farming and hunting over there and leave it to the Moli National Park people. But yet they didn't do as they promised. So it was like there was a bit conflict between the villagers and the people in the community and the Moli National Park. We received a peace command from the community that no, there's no room for fighting. Why? Because Larabanga is the gateway to the Moli National Park.
Sure.
And so therefore, whoever is coming to Moli definitely will stand by and have access to the mosque. So therefore, the mosque and the mystic stone, there will be something that will be coming. You can use tourism to develop your community. And I think through this project, we'll be able to raise a 3-class room block in addition to what the government have done already for the children. And we are not stopping there. This one like this, a woman donated it, as you can see. Yeah, she just came like this, and through the history, she liked it and she donated that. So at the end of the tour, we have something we call the comments book. You write your comments. You write your comments for the people of the community management to see how best we are working. You write, the first book has been full, so this one is just the second book we are working at. And then we have a coffers in the name of the community. Every time you get, it is being kept in the coffers of the community. Whenever there is disaster or there is something very needy, it goes into the coffers of the community, pick some money, and then help that family. So at the end of the tour, you write something down about your visit to Larabanga and any support you have to support the community. You indicate your date there, your telephone number, and you indicate the amount there. But as for we, the tour guide, we don't charge. As you can see, you could see most of my colleagues. We are many, but they select one person to take them through the next.